In this riff lesson, I'm going to show you how to play another classic. It is by Eric Clapton, and it is the song Layla. Alright, now let's take a look at how to play the guitar riff for Layla. I call it Eric Clapton, and it is, but this song was on, it's with the band Derek and the Dominoes. But to me, it's Eric Clapton, so I say Eric Clapton, but technically it's Derek and the Dominoes. Alright, so the first thing we're going to take a look at is how to play the rhythm intro. The one that sounds like this. So the first thing we're going to do is, you'll see me, if I play it, I usually use this finger or the third finger. I don't think there really is one right finger to use for that riff. So you can use whatever you want. I seem to use my second or third finger interchangeably. I could certainly see someone wanting to use their first finger, but I generally use my second or third. Alright, so what's going to happen here is in the first measure, you don't come in until halfway through beat 3. So it's like you're resting. It's like rest, rest, and then halfway through beat 3, going 3, you're going to play open 3. And when I say open, I mean the 5th string open, then the 3rd fret on this C right here. So it's going to go open 3, and then on the 4th string, it's going to go open 3, open. So when I do that open 3, I'm really going to do a hammer-on. And that's where I play the note and I hammer my finger down onto it. I think, it sounds a lot smoother when you play it like this. But if you're not used to doing that and you're not able to do hammer-ons or pull-offs yet, you may just have to go open 3, actually play open 3. And when I say play it, I mean pick it. So we're going open 3, then on the 4th string, we're going open 3, open. And then we're coming back to the 5th string, 3rd fret. So it sounds like. Let me do that again slowly. Alright, so after we play that, we're going to go. And then after you play this C here, at the end of that little riff, you hit the 4th string open. So it's going. Then the 4th string open. What that does, that frees your hand up, because once you're playing that open, that lets your hand, you don't need your hand there for a split second. That gives you time to get up here and play this D power chord. You may notice, you might see my pinky going, well, why are you using your pinky? The reason is to play this riff, I can use this finger for the power chord here, this D5 power chord, but over time I've realized that it's more comfortable for my hand to just use my pinky here for the power chord. So you'll see me using my first finger and my pinky, but I would say this is the correct way, but this is how I like to play it. I think either way is okay, but generally you want to practice power chords with this finger. Alrighty, so we have this, and then we're going to come up here to this, the 5th string, 5th fret, this D5 power chord, and we're going to go 5, 3, 1. And from this D5 power chord down to C, you're probably going to want to slide it. And to do that, you just have to press down hard on the power chord. And as you're moving down to the 3rd fret, you have to keep your fingers pressing down the whole time, or else it'll sound like, you'll lose the power chords, because you want to hear. So I would slide from 5 down to 3, and then I would pluck, this B flat 5 power chord here on 1 and 3. All right, so far we have. Alright, and then after that, what you're going to do is, after this B5, you're going to take your first finger off, and play just the 5th string open, this open A, and this note right here on this F right here on the 4th string, 3rd fret. So it doesn't sound good. It sounds wrong. But what we're doing here is we're playing this B5 power chord, then taking this finger off, your first finger off, and then you're going to play this note right here, this G on the 6th string, 3rd fret. So you get this. And then we're going to play this C5 power chord. So far we have. And then we're going to take our first finger off again, just like how we went. We're going to do the same thing here on this C5 power chord, going on 3 and 5 here. Going. Doesn't sound good, but if you play it quick enough, it doesn't sound bad. Then we're going to play this G again, and then go up to this D5 power chord. So this chord section is going to sound like. All right, now I'm going to play through that whole riff slowly. It's going to go. One more time. And that is how you play the intro rhythm part for Layla. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the intro lead part. Alright, so the first half of the intro guitar riff sounds like this. Alright, so what we're doing is we're going to go right up to the 2nd string and start on the 10th fret. And we're going to hammer from 10 to 13. You could pick both of them if you wanted. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but just so you know, they are it is hammered on. So I'm going to play 10 to 13, a hammer on. Then I'm going to go to the 1st string and go 10, 13, 10, 10, 13, 10. That is done with a hammer on, and then a pull off. A pull off is where I'm already holding the note down, and I basically pluck the string with my finger by pulling down on it hard. So the first little riff is going to go. And then after we do that 10, 13, 10, we're going to come back here to 13 on the 2nd string. Once again, nice and slow. Then after that, we're going to go to the 1st string. After we go, we're going to go back to the 1st string, 10th fret. Then we're going to go up here to the 13th fret and bend it up, a full step. And when I say a full step, we're going to take this note and we're going to push the string up so it sounds like a whole step above this note. A whole step above this note would be 15. So you don't want to bend it up just a little bit. Right, it's just not going to sound good. So if you're not used to doing bends, what you want to do is play your target note, and then do your bend, and then take a look at how far you have to push up. You're going to find that you have to actually push up pretty far. When you do that bend, I'm actually using this finger, my 2nd finger here, to help push. Typically what my 1st finger is doing is it is muting out any lower strings, like when I push this up. I'm kind of using my 1st finger to kind of touch the 2nd and the 3rd string, just to help with muting, so it doesn't sound it doesn't sound too bad. You just don't want a lot of extra noise in there. All right, so far we have. So after I do that, this full step bend here on the 1st string, 13th fret, I come back down and play 13. The tab I'm looking at right now, it says you do, you're supposed to go you're supposed to play 2 13s. I don't hear that, so I'm just going to show you how I'm hearing it. Where you do the one bend, go back down to 13, and then you're going to go to 12, which is E here on the first string, 12th fret. So we have this 13, 12. Then we're going to go to 13 on the second string, and then we're going to go back to 10 here on the first string, which is basically kind of wrapping up that first phrase where you go. One more time. Sometimes I do what I just did where I do the full step bend. I'm holding down so hard on it that I don't really need to pluck that 13 again. I can go. And then go right to 12. But I would probably pluck it. But, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, so I'm going to play. This is basically the first half of the intro lead guitar riff. So I'm going to play it a couple times now, and I want you to go ahead and play along with me. Again. We'll go ahead and do it one more time. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the second phrase. All right, so for the second phrase, what we're going to do, it's the same intro riff. That is the same where you go 10, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 10. So that is the same, but then we're going to go up to 15 after that. We're going to go. Then we're going to go up to 15. We're going to bend it up a full step, and come back down and play 15. Then we're going to go, and when I say 15, I'm referring to my first string. We're going to bend it up a full step, and then come back down and play 15. Then we're going to get down to 12 on the first string here. And then we're going to go to 13 on the second string. So we have this. After this 13, then we're just going to go and play 10 at the end. So the second phrase goes. One more time. Again. All right, now let's put the whole thing together. Here we go. One more time. And for the actual tempo, just go ahead and listen to the song. Just pull it up on YouTube. You won't have any problem finding it. It's probably more like... You know, it's quite a bit faster than we're doing, but it's not so fast that it's not attainable. So I would just practice it nice and slow, and then with YouTube you can go on and you not only can slow down the play speed settings, but now they have a custom speed button which allows you to go in kind of increments of 5, so you can set it at 75 or 60, 65, 70, 75, 80% speed, which is really nice for guitar players. A lot of people don't know that you can do that. So what you want to do is just kind of go and set it really slow, or as slow as you need it, like probably 50 or 60%. Practice it, and then, along with the song. And then when you can, just slowly increase the speed until you can get up to 100%. And that's how you play the guitar riff for Layla by Eric Clapton.